Hey, Life Point, I really hope you're holding up well under this coronavirus pandemic that we're under. I know you're probably stir crazy. I am. I know you're probably frustrated at times. I am as well. And I want to challenge you, rather than being frustrated, to focus on the hope that we have in Christ. You know, I read a story recently about a multimillionaire named Eugene Land. Eugene was asked to speak at a school to a group of sixth graders at an inner city New York school. Now, he was told before he did his speech that these kids, 90% of them will not graduate. They'll drop out before they graduate. Now, this weighed heavy on him. He really wanted his words to impact their future. And so he began to think, what can I say to impact them, to motivate them to stay in the game? And so he wrote a speech and he went over his speech, but right before he delivered his speech to these sixth graders, he decided to tear it up and just speak from his heart. And what he said changed their life. He said, kids, if you will stay in the game, I personally will help pay your college tuition for every one of you who graduates. It rocked their world. Rather than 90% falling out or dropping out, 90% of those sixth graders actually graduated high school. They stayed in the game. They finished the race. And when some of them were asked why, one little boy said, well, you know what? I had something to look forward to. I knew something was waiting on me on the other side. You know, that is a great word for us today. Something's waiting on the other side, right? That's the power of hope. In 1 Timothy, we're told that we have set our hope in the living God. Our hope is in God, and nothing can take that away. No virus can take it away. No pandemic can take it away. No falling stock market. No isolation. Nothing can take that away. And so I challenge you, as the church, to be dealers in hope. That's who we are, right? I mean, the CDC can give you a lot of information. The news media can give you a lot of sensationalism, and the government can give you some money, and I hope that happens really soon. Stuff can give us lots of stuff. Different things can give us a lot of stuff, but only God can give us hope, right? And the church, we are the ones who have that hope. So I challenge you to go out and be hope dealers in what you say and how you interact with people online and on social media. Let's be hope dealers, okay? Now I want to challenge you or ask you, or I want to thank you, really. I challenge, ask, but I really want to thank you for being faithful with worship. We're having to do that online, right? It's not ideal. We want to be together. We're commanded to be together. Now, in this moment, we can't, okay? And so God has given us the technology to do that online. And so I want to thank you for being faithful. We have, from what we've seen with our numbers, man, we've got people watching from all over the world, more people than ever, which is awesome. But I want you to stay the course. In the end, when this thing's over, Jesus is going to look, and I hope what he says is, Pat, in that moment, you were faithful. You didn't waver. I hope he says, Life Point, in that moment, you were faithful. You didn't waver. Well done, okay? And so one of the ways that I believe he's going to evaluate that is, did you engage, right? Did you lay back or did you lean in? That's sort of our theme, and we're asking you to lean in. And so continue worshiping online with us, giving online, worshiping online. Continue to meet with your small group in Zoom meetings or get on social media, talk with folks in your small group, those kinds of things. But lean in. Worship with us at 9 or 10:30 on Sunday mornings live. You can do it at any time, but please schedule it so you're faithful to it. But join us 9 or 10:30. We have live online interaction with online pastors on Facebook and YouTube. I encourage you to go to YouTube if you got a TV. You can just throw it up on your TV, on your app, and watch it. Now, there's not as much live interaction on YouTube because people are watching it on a TV rather than a computer. But Facebook, a lot of live online interaction with an online pastor. Also on YouTube. You can also watch it on our app or on our website. Wherever you watch it, just watch it. But just don't just watch. Wherever you can engage with it, worship with us online, 9 or 10:30, okay? And so we are so thankful. By the way, when you do that, would you please do us a favor? Like our Facebook page, share that we're worshiping online, share it now, like it, follow our Facebook page, like our Facebook page, follow all of our staff, follow me and our staff on social media because it's the way we communicate to you. Also, when you're watching, this has been one of the highlights of my week. I'm just gonna be honest, I love Sunday afternoons scrolling through and seeing the pictures of you and your family worship. I can't worship with you, but I love seeing you worship. So would you please post pictures, tag Life Point in it so that we can see those of your family worshiping and all that so that we can worship with you and so we can thank the Lord that you're worshiping with us, okay? So Life Point, I love you. I look forward to the day in a short time when we can join back together. Until then, let's be faithful. Let's lean in, not lay back.